broke, you ready to get paid? What you saying? Speak up, man. Speak.
I'm from the city where the girls are pretty, where they think they're the shit and think I'm so silly. Cause of your word, Billy rolling up in a cab, screaming at the dykes with the rainbow flag, making hoes mad and making hoes laugh. They call me a staff and stuff me in their bag. Shoplifting, not tripping, that I'm all that. Non-black hoes forget that I'm black. I meet the parents looking like a skinny rat with a backpack full of cheese. They don't eat that. We don't eat that. That's for MCs who think it's cheese. One bite and they don't breathe. Guess I'm going to hell. And I don't give a fuck, give me the horns and tail. And burn my body with a torch and give me a pitchfork. Hey, what you grabbing your dick for? Ready to boast, ready to flee from these nerds on the mic and these weak ass beats that had no soul, no ass on the back. They ass to wash whack and I'm sick of the crap. Listen to black, calling us spooks, spics and gooks and they own little word, but I know spoken word. I'm choking the nerds and I'm killing the babies. Everyone he call dog, I'm giving them rabies. Busting on the suckers and solo acts and groups. Pissing on the DJs and arrogant fruits. Arrogant gays, I pour water over your flames. The illest, you're lucky I don't call it your name. Z-Man, ready for any plenty of intelligent dummy got something to say to me, son. Fake ass weird, you ain't Shakespeare. Stay in your ear, make no mistake here. Z-Man, extra, extra. Read about the dog, say fuck the dog, catch Z-Man, extra, extra. Read about the motherfucking MC. You know the only words, man. Fuck that shit. You know the only words, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying over here, man? You know what I'm saying? You looking like a caterpillar right about now. Passed out on the couch all mouth. Backyard boogie turned to a makeout. Inside out, turned out the fire. Liquor galore, little girl saliva. Tripped on the floor till you went inside her. Bubbling hot vagina, one liner. Got you spinning like a piece of vinyl.
Yeah, okay. What's up, internet community? We have a buff test for you. It's not a comprehensive buff test, but we did what we got, so we'll go through it fast. Smarks a lot marker. King Sharpie Magnum. It's a Sharpie Magnum. We wrote it wrong. We have Grog in a little homemade mop thing. It's cool. Deco color with frayed tip. Okay. Silver K71 Crink marker. It's right here. This big blue thing is a Kiwi mop full of homemade ink. The silver thing is a ghetto Crink marker we made or something. Down at the bottom, that crappy line, this is America's Finest Petroleum. Piece of crap. 99-cent cans. We got Crink and Grog up there in
Crink Grog mix.
Yeah, it's a mixture. It's in one of these markers that's not
in my
over
pocket.
here. It's in his pocket. It's good. We have Grog and OTR in this pen. As you can see, it came out a little bit darker than the Grog. For that, we have a pink Sakura. We have a white one too, but we're on white, so that would be stupid to put that on there. We have the super fat tip Tagster marker. It's purple. So, is there a mixture in there? I don't know. There's a red Crink down here, which those are cool. Up here we have the Dalo. It's taking the longest to dry. It's a pump action marker. We have a really crappy homemade mop that we made a long time ago. It's like paint. That's it. We have a Crink Squeezy. It's right here. It dripped like crazy. It's cool. It's taking a long time to dry too. And this is a
Ghetto Crink.
Oh, Ghetto Crink mop. It's right here. We got some of that. And for your added bonus, we have chalk. Why? Because I have a really big chalk marker. That's cool. So we're gonna buff over these right now and see what happens. Oh, and you can trust us because we're white.
Asks me for a cigarette. Companionship is where you find it. So I take what I can get. Hubcaps on the cars like funhouse mirrors. Stick to the shadows when I can. Lovecraft and Brooklyn. When the sun goes down, the armies of the voiceless, several 100,000 strong, come out without their bandage.
Alright, so actually the marks love bled through pretty well. You can see a little bit left of the Sharpie, but it's not worth noting. Whatever was right here, oh, the homemade, what was that? It came through a little bit. You can rewind and see it. The homemade ink actually works super, super good. And you can see the Dalo left behind kind of a bumpy ghost, but if you look up here, it kind of didn't dry all the way, so that might have been a little bit of the reason why. The Crink and Grog worked super sexy. The whatever this was, I guess it was OTR with some other stuff in it, or maybe this is straight up
OTR with homemade.
OTR with homemade, so it's a little bit of this in here with the OTR, and it came out purple, super nice. The red Crink, which is, you know, they call it bleed through for a reason, I guess. It bled through crazy. And I guess you can still see, if you look carefully, some of the like drips from the Crink Squeezy. And I think this may have just been to our negligence, but we got some chalk showing up, but I think, oh shit. I put that on there as a joke, but yeah. So, on to layer 2.
Woke up afraid of my own shadow, like genuinely afraid.
Alright, so this is the aftermath of layer 2. Not much is still showing. I mean, if you look up here, like you can kind of see the Crink and Grog just a little tiny bit.
The Dalo happy face is still there.
Oh yeah, it's coming through strong and bumpy actually. You can't like see the color, but you can still see the bump. Then I guess the OTR and home mix have left the best mark so far because you can still see that pretty well. And then there's the red Crink down here, which is still bleeding. Like, it's not even mixed with anything, it's still bleeding through crazy. You saw for yourself what to buy and what not to buy. So, yes, I hope you've learned something from this important video. The end.